good. I'm almost 100%. Right now, the only limitation I really have is can't wrestle. I have to be cautious of the kind of explosive stuff. But other than that, I can spar, I can kickbox, hit pads, roll jiu-jitsu. It's a challenge, of course. You know, sometimes it's, you know, sometimes you wish that you could get, you know, you could get a fight that wasn't against some dude who's an absolute killer, but everybody's a killer in that division. You know, it'd be nice to get a fight that, you know, maybe just a give me fight, but you know, it's not happening, not in the welterweight division. But no, it's cool. It makes me a better fighter and keeps me, you know, continuing to progress. Right. I'd love to get a rematch with Tyrone Woodley. You know, obviously, you know, that fight didn't go my way. You know, a rematch with Nick Diaz possibly, Rory McDonald, and then you know, definitely Johnny Hendricks. You know, he's got the belt, and we had a close fight. You know, so any one of those guys, there's a lot of good fights out there for me. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that there's some aspects of his game that I can exploit. You know, I would definitely want to fight him in a 5-round fight. You know, our fight. The first time around, you know, it was a 3-rounder, and if it would have been any longer than that, I really feel like I would have come out on top. So, you know, I would definitely push for that. But I mean, he's getting better too. You know, he's continuing to improve. So, you know, but hopefully I get the chance. I think that it's a little bit more exciting. It seems like him leaving has kind of catalyzed the division. You see a lot more contenders coming up, and you know, he was so good at doing what he did, and he could shut down dangerous strikers, and he could out wrestle guys. You know, but his fights, I mean, they weren't the most exciting things. You kind of knew most likely how they were going to go. With all the top contenders right now, there's, you know, everybody is basically finishers. There's a lot of dangerous guys in there, a lot of guys with dangerous striking. So that, you know, just I think you know, adds a new level of excitement to the division. Well, I mean, it's a complex issue. I mean, and it's I don't think there's any one like easy fix to it. But I think the UFC has really done a great job of getting out in front of it. You know, all these other major sports, it's so embedded in the fabric of the sport that it's almost impossible for them to clean up. Our sport's so new that UFC is doing a great job of you know making sure you know that it's just not. It's not going to be accepted. It's not going to be tolerated. You know, this is supposed to be a pure sport. About martial arts is about integrity and respect and you know, and honor and that sort of thing. And you know, by using performance-enhancing drugs, it kind of goes in the face of that. So no, I think there's more that they could do, but I think that they've taken great steps to try to combat it. I mean, you know what? I think it's. Cutting weight and making weight and weigh-ins have been a part of combat sports, I think, since the dawn of time. You know, I would imagine that, you know, that fighters and wrestlers in ancient Greece were doing the same. Right. We're doing the same thing. I was talking to somebody, and you guys do cockfighting here in the Philippines. And you guys weigh in the roosters, right? So they do. It's just it's part of combat sports, and I think that. I think it's impossible to get rid of.
Do you think it's a form of cheating when you actually fight at a lower weight, but you weigh, let's say at 170, you fight at 155?
No, I mean, I think it's an even playing field if everybody's doing it. Right. You know, if you tell one guy he can't do it, but the other guy is cutting weight, then it's uneven. But if both guys are cutting weight to make weight, then it's yes. Well, I mean, depending on how they do it, of course, there's a difference.
Science to it.
Yeah, and there's a science to it. But it's inherent, just like injuries. It's just part of the game.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.